3152 morts, 8276 blessés. Ce sont les chiffres rappelés sur ce monument. Ces chiffres nous rappellent l'ampleur du sacrifice consenti par ces hommes venus du ciel pour nous permettre de vivre libres. En survolant Sainte-Mère-Église, dans la nuit du 5 au 6 juin 1944, ils ne pouvaient imaginer l'enfer dans lequel ils allaient être plongés. Ils avaient 20 ans, et comme le rappelle ce monument, ils ont donné leur futur pour notre présent. C'est pour cela que nous sommes réunis ici. Nous ne mesurerons jamais assez ce que nous leur devons. Que serions-nous aujourd'hui sans le sacrifice de ces hommes? Il convient de s'arrêter chaque année pour se souvenir de ce qu'ils ont accompli, non par simple convention, mais parce que nous leur devons notre liberté retrouvée. Never forget.
Welcome to all our distinguished guests and veterans of all nations in attendance today. And as you look at the crowd gathered here, you see we have citizens and leaders of Sainte-Mère-Église, the forces of several allied nations, paratroopers and veterans, young and old. What is absolutely clear as I look at the veterans, as I look at the paratroopers of today, as I look at the great citizens here of Sainte-Mère and this broader region, are the ties that bind us together. And those ties have remained so strong for over 70 years, and I'm confident that those ties will perpetually connect us for many years to come. What words can we say today as we contemplate the events of June 1944? The inscription on this monument says it best. They gave their tomorrow for our today. It's a simple yet eloquent statement that absolutely captures so much in just 7 words. These courageous paratroopers and the brave citizens of Normandy undertook an enormous endeavor that helped define them as the greatest generation. Their combined efforts liberated this area, shaped the lineage of our units, and forged the spirit of friendship that brings us here today. The simple but eloquent 7-word inscription is incredibly powerful. These courageous soldiers, sailors, airmen, and citizens from the United States, Great Britain, Canada, and France, through a shared sacrifice, liberated Europe and created the conditions of liberty and prosperity that we enjoy today. We are forever in their debt. Many of the veterans in the crowd will probably tell you they aren't heroes. But the heroes are the comrades who died on the battlefields of Europe, those who gave their tomorrows for our today. But those who fought here are heroes. And for all of that, we salute you and we salute the people of Sainte-Mère-Église. The town of Sainte-Mère-Église and the battles we fought here are not only one of the proudest chapters in our history, but they're part of the 82nd Airborne Division's character. Every paratrooper proudly wears the French fourragère. We have streets and drop zones on Fort Bragg named Sainte-Mère-Église. Our headquarters are adorned with photos and art that depicts the searing battles that unfolded here. Though 71 years have passed, we will never forget the valor of the paratroopers who fought here. We'll never forget the courage and fortitude of the French citizens who endured 4 years of occupation and suffered the horrors of combat as the fighting waged all around them. So as we enjoy this week's activities, let's do so with the constant memory of those who were never able to celebrate their victory, those who gave their tomorrow for our today. Airborne all the way.
Airborne all the way.
We stand in front of this monument, which my association, the Friends of the American Veterans, unveiled last year in a special tribute to the paratroopers of D-Day 1944. This monument attracts the attention of the visitor because it displays the airborne casualties during the Normandy campaign. When war is not an abstract concept, it becomes a cruel reality. With 1,142 men killed in action, and 3,077 wounded during the 4 weeks, only 4 weeks of combat, the 82nd is the division which suffered the highest casualties. Today, General Brian Winsky and his men honor this ceremony with their presence. In the name of the people of Sainte-Mère-Église and Normandy, I wish to express to the 82nd Airborne and the veterans our admiration and our deep gratitude. Thanks to the extraordinary courage and to the supreme sacrifice of the men of D-Day, they saved our town and its people from destruction. Thanks to them, Normandy and France recovered their freedom. We shall never forget. Airborne all the way. Thank you. Mesdames, Messieurs, nous sommes ici devant ce monument dédié aux parachutistes alliés de juin 1944, que notre association Les Amis des vétérans américains a inauguré en juin de l'année dernière pour le 70e anniversaire. Ce monument interpelle le passant car il y lit les chiffres des pertes subies par ces soldats d'exception. Tout d'un coup, la guerre n'est plus cette chose abstraite, elle devient une cruelle réalité. Ces chiffres servent aussi à rappeler à ceux qui n'ont pas de mémoire les sacrifices consentis par nos alliés pour libérer la Normandie et la France. Avec 1142 tués et 3077 blessés pendant les Avec 1142 tués et 3077 blessés pendant les 4 semaines que durait leur engagement dans la Manche, la 82e Airborne Division, l'unité d'élite des États-Unis, subit les plus lourdes pertes. Cette division est aujourd'hui représentée par leur général Brian Winsky avec un détachement de ses hommes. Je veux leur exprimer, ainsi qu'à nos amis vétérans, notre admiration et notre profonde reconnaissance, car grâce au courage extraordinaire et au suprême sacrifice de leurs aînés, nous avons retrouvé la liberté. Nous ne les oublierons jamais. Merci. Et alors nous avons la remise de gerbes avec Monsieur le maire de Sainte-Mère-Église, General Winsky, myself and the German Sergeant Major Glass représentant l'ambassade des États-Unis.
Nous vous demandons une minute de silence. One minute of silence, please. Playing of the taps.
In the long and honored history of America, there are names that shine like beacons in the night. The patriots whose vision gave us meaning and set the lamps of freedom burning bright. In the long and honored history of America, there are those who paid the last and final price, who were called upon by chance or desperate circumstance to make the ultimate sacrifice. And highly resolved